very careful about closing your eyes. What happens to, okay, Isa, tell me, why would it annoy you that he closes his eyes all the time?
Looks like he's sleeping.
Looks like he's sleeping. Okay. What else? Who else? How about an audience member back here? About him closing his eyes. Why would it bother you?
I thought he was just nervous and trying to collect it.
Yes.
Okay.
But it shuts us out.
Shuts them out. Your eyes are the mirror to your soul. This is what you sell your songs with, is your eyes. You don't have to do it with gestures. You don't have to do it with a lot, but your eyes tell a lot. Please make sure that you don't close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay? Now, should you do during preludes, interludes, and postludes? That means music before you sing, music between when you sing, and music after you sing.
Besides breathe.
Besides breathe, stupid!
I should be staying in the mindset.
You have to be in character. You should have some kind of subtext running during that time that leads you to say the first thing that you're going to say. I'll say it again, because some of you are not listening to me. Music before you sing, in between when you sing, and after is where you develop a subtext that leads you to say what you're going to say. It's not all of a sudden, oh, here's some music and now I'm going to tell you this. There should be some brain process going on that makes you say what you're going to say. It's not, my teacher told me to stand there and look pretty. And I'm just going to stand there and look like a dope. Have something intelligent going on in your brain so that it makes you say something. What's the first thing you say? Translate the first phrase.
For the glory of adoring you.
Okay, what might be your phrases before you were going to say that would lead you to say it? You may not be able to do this.
You may not know why I love you, but the reason why
is for the glory. There you go, you see? Now I want you to do that this time and see what happens. Also, we're not singing the way you think of singing. Let the sound out. Stop that, whatever it is that you're doing. Exactly. And then all of a sudden, boom. What made you do that before?
Panic.
Well, at least he's honest, right?
My whole thought was like, I was working to repress this whole instinct of sound, and like by repressing down here, I'm repressing up here too.
Absolutely. It's amazing what the adrenaline can do.
You just did something with your body. You went like this, and it would be, I think you could do more of, put the energy, put what you're repressing, put all that stuff into some energy up here. Because
exactly.
You're doing this funny thing with your body and you're not, and that's cutting it off too. But
You're never going to not have the nerves or not have the energy or whatever. Put it into your singing. Put it into the sound. That was much better.
Yeah, really. Wow.
Now we're going to make you do it again, though. 2 measures before. big voices have a heck of a time. Naturally, big voices have a heck of a time because the tendency is that when you're studying, that you think that what you're studying to do is to repress that. And in fact, what you're doing is you're learning things to correct, to...
Let it out, right?
No, to protect that. The technique is to protect that, not to repress it, because it's naturally a big voice. Why would we want to take away what you naturally have? So don't let that happen. Don't let this happen to you. You know, you don't want that. You have to learn to support so that it doesn't harm you to sing that with that big sound. You have to learn to open your throat and all of those things to protect your sound so that it doesn't harm you. All of those things are protections to have, to do something with it. This is a major voice here. This is not just, you know, some voice, you know. This is a major instrument here. I mean, I don't know how you feel about that when I say that, but it's true. Because big voices that are that natural do not just, they don't just, you know, they're kind of born that way, and it's rare. So you have this wonderful instrument there. Don't suppress it. Now, the natural tendency is to be musical.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, the second section, I know I should sing soft. Because somebody in school said that when you see two P's, I have to sing really soft. So then what the tendency is to then, okay, now I've got to be really soft, so I won't have anybody hear me. Pianissimo, or dynamic levels, are not always how loud or how soft, but what is my intent. Because if you get off your breath and you get off of the body and you get off of the sound like that, then it's of no value.
Mm-hmm. So
if you intend, by changing your subtext a little bit or whatever, to think softer or think that you're saying something different to the person a different way, then it doesn't mean that you necessarily are singing softer, but something definitely different happens. Do you follow what I'm saying? Dynamics are intent, not always loud or soft. There's an intention that changes. So I want you to do the Folio Mario Chica, do the last part of that, and then go into the soft one, and just change your intent, not your volume. Let's see if we can do that. Folio Mario, yeah, there you go. No. Yes, you were in the right place now. First page. Because he's going to go into the pianissimo. Yes. Did it work? Now, as a result of him changing his intent, he did get a change in dynamic, but he did not